25 to 1 Mick Fitzgerald, Arctic Fancy 66 to 1 Warren Marson. Taylor is 25 to 1 Graham Bradley, and Brownlee at 66 to 1 the front runner Seamus Durack. Cardinal Hill, the 5 to 2 favourite Paul Carberry, CARLYS Quest Visor 200 to 1 Dean Gallagher, Colonel Yeager 9 to 1 Richard Dunwoody, and Copper Shell a very big 250 to 1 Brendan Powell. Ho Invader 40 to 1 Jamie McGee, Joe Mack 6 to 1 Conor O'Dwyer. Perfect venue, and it is 40 to 1 John Kavanagh. Prominent profile, and it has 25 to 1 Carl Llewellyn. Rathborne Prince 50 to 1 Richard Hughes, Ricardo 25 to 1 Norman Williamson, SURU Blinkard 250 to 1 Matthias Keller, Silence Reigns 50 to 1 Joe Tizzard. The Fly very strongly fancied 11 to 2 Jamie Osborne. Witherall Witch 20 to 1 Ruby Walsh, Orla Loire 5 to 1 Tony McCoy, Treasure Chest Visor 250 to 1 Roddy Green. That's the lineup. You know, it's almost louder than the start of the National. They're at the first now and all over the first safely. 8 flights of hurdles to jump in this speed championship, and it's Brown Lad, as expected, that bowls along. They've got a long run now before they sort themselves out and come towards flight 2. Prominent profile, Witherall Witch, Ho Invader on the outside. Perfect venue is running fast. The grey AUETALER is taking a prominent position early on for the Anfield Hombres, and then behind them Copper Shell. Orla Loire in a good position. At this stage, the favourite Cardinal Hill sits in a midfield role on the inside, and Joe Mack is tracking him in the same ownership. Come down towards the second then. They really are going lickety-split. It's Brown Lad, what a good jump. The wave of second place comprises Witherall Witch, Ho Invader. On the outside, Silent Reigns runs well, prominent profile the inside. And then AUETALER, Orla Loire, followed by Arctic Fancy. On the outside, SURU, and then Cardinal Hill and Joe Mack and all gone. And Colonel Yeager and Treasure Chest, and then Ricardo, followed by Copper Shell. The Fly is the 3 last, 2 last. Is Rathborne Prince, and as they spin away from the turn, it's CARLYS Quest who's last. So they've wrecked their way out towards the flight number 3, and it's still Brown Lad that leads. Brown Lad has the edge here. 2 Witherall Witch on the inside, and then showing in third is Ho Invader. On the outer is Silence Reigns, and the grey AUETALER is making ground 2. Come down towards flight 3.
Brown Lad in front then. The Fly was slightly hampered passing the stands, well down at that point, and the 2 McManus horses, Joe Mack and Cardinal Hill, both held up in midfield. Down the back straight they go. AUETALER the grey on the outside, Brown Lad towards the inside. Ho Invader is right there too, with Witherall Witch not far away, and Arctic Fancy, and towards the outside of these SURU, the German raider. Silence Reigns is right up there too. Red and white colours into third place as they clear another. That was very untidy at that. CARLYS Quest is well adrift at the moment as they continue down the back straight. Right out the back also Treasure Chest and Copper Shell. Beginning to climb on the far side now, and it's Brown Lad and AUETALER going head and head. Orla Loire into third there. Pale blue jacket under Tony McCoy. Ho Invader on the inside of Arctic Fancy, then from Silence Reigns as they clear the next, and then SURU. Cardinal Hill into about 4th or 5th place now. Sheepskin noseband, blue cap, followed by Joe Mack. As they reach the top of the hill, it's AUETALER from Orla Loire and Arctic Fancy. They're about to run down towards the final 3 flights.
So at the top of the hill on the far side, AUETALER and Orla Loire 1 and 2. The yellow jacket Arctic Fancy. In the blue cap is Cardinal Hill getting closer. White cap is Joe Mack. The grey horse back in the midfield is the Fly, but that's getting going now. Then we've got Brown Lad trying to recover from that mistake. Silence Reigns drops away, but it's Orla Loire who takes command of the Citroen Supreme Novices hurdle. And with 2 more flights of hurdles to jump, it's Orla Loire. Martin Pipe, 22 winners at the festival so far. Tony McCoy 9, but looking behind, because there come the big Irish Raiders with the white cap Joe Mack, who's in third place too. Cardinal Hill who's gone. Cardinal Hill's out of the race, but he's spread eagled them on the final turn. There's Orla Loire, bought for a massive sum from France, but he's doing the business in colossal style, because it's Orla Loire, Tony McCoy, clear by 6 to in second place Joe Mack at the final flight now, and it's Orla Loire who gets Pipe and McCoy off to an absolute corker in the Speed Championship for novice hurdles. It's Orla Loire, a French import, storming up the hill, 12-15 clear. He's going away with every stride, a most impressive win, and at the line, Orla Loire streaks home from Joe Mack, and then we have Arctic Fancy in third. Colonel Yeager runs on bravely up the hill with Witherall Witch, and after that one, came Ricardo, and then Rathborne followed through by Perfect Venue, and after Perfect Venue all gone. And then we have AUETALER, and the trail end Charlies include Brown Lad and also the German Raider SURU and Copper Shell and Ho Invader. And so All La Loire wins this, number 19 on the card in the colours of Paul Green. Now trained by Martin Pipe now and ridden by Tony McCoy. Pipe's 23rd winner of the festival, and 9-2 chancer, and 4 in a row, 10 in all for our champion jockey Tony McCoy. What
today in the Cheltenham Festival opener by 17 lengths from number 10 Joe Mack at 6-1, and a good run by the third, number 2 Arctic Fancy at 66-1. The win tote 420, places 190, 280 and 17 pounds. Dual forecast 1640 and the straight forecast 23.96. Cardinal Hill, the strong 11-4 favourite, unseated at the second last 20.